Autumn has arrived, and that means it's time once again to pay attention to these bright and bold signs.
We're here in a school zone, and it's really important this time of year with kids being back into school to remind everyone to be extra diligent about watching for children.
Generally, people are law-abiding. Sometimes people forget. They get busy with their day, they drop their kids off, and then they're moving on to the next task. Then all of a sudden, suddenly the speeds are picking up. The speed boards are very effective that way. It's a reminder for people to keep their speeds down. If they don't, then our regular members can often follow up with a motor vehicle act ticket.
This community-based speed attentive initiative is an important component of the community policing program.
We have a number of volunteers that are working with the Nanaimo RCMP. We have about 100 in total. And a number of these people, about 10 or 12 of them are with the Speed Watch.
ICBC supports Speed Watch. These folks take their own time to come out and help to raise awareness about speeding.
And they're trained on working the speed boards, they're trained on working the radars, how to write it down and provide the statistics that we need and ICBC need to look at the speeds of vehicles, the number of vehicles that are going through a zone at any given time of the day. Then we use these to look at where we should be putting our enforcement programs. How the board works, there's a radar mounted behind it, and it shows the speed of the vehicle as it approaches. If you're 20 km/h over the speed limit, there's a certain fine, and it increases proportionally with how fast you're going.
Even when the RCMP aren't on location with the Speed Watch team, drivers should take these speed boards seriously. If you speed through a zone, you can still wind up with a fine, and they are likely to clock you before you even see them.
They're out here quite often in school zones and high crash areas, just really reminding motorists that they need to be aware of the speed that they're going. And of course, if people slow down, we're likely to have less crashes, less injuries, and less fatalities, and that's really the bottom line.
School zones are in effect on school days, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and playground zones are in full effect from dusk till dawn, 365 days a year. In Nanaimo, for Shaw TV, I'm Derek Johnstone.